Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very sit down chatty video. The legs are getting crossed. If you are not new to this channel, you will know these are literally just like my favourite videos to film. Just sit down, chat to you guys, give you a little piece of my brain. And this video especially, I think I've done this for last year and the year before. Technically, I think every year I've been on YouTube. This is the third. This is my third year on YouTube. 2022 is going to be like, after March, like my 4th year on YouTube. What? Anyway, as you can tell by the title, it's going to be like a Q&A, goals for 2022, reflection on 2021. I haven't actually watched last year's video back, but I'm pretty sure I have a gist of like everything I kind of said and like what my kind of goals were for the year. I got myself a nice coffee. I was going to get myself a nice hot, like warm, cozy coffee, but my room's actually really warm because the heating's on in this house. I've got myself an iced coffee. And yeah, we're just gonna have a chat. You guys have sent in some questions. Last year I sat and made my 2021 vision board with you guys, but for New Year's, me and my like best friends are gonna have a very chill night in, watching films, drinking wine, making vision boards, like making goals, like just a really nice wholesome night in, which I'm so excited for. So I'm gonna vlog that. But yeah, I'm not going to make my vision board because I'm actually going to wait until like New Year's Eve to get like making that. I'm probably just going to make it on my iPad. I might make a physical one. I've actually still got my 2021 one. Shall I get it? Before we get started, I just want to do a little bit of a pamper to get myself in the mood more. And just like you can see, I've got no makeup on, I've got a hoodie on, I've not done anything to my hair, and I've not like put anything on my skin yet. So I just wanted a little pamper before this video because this is going to be one of my New Year's resolutions as well, which I'll get into. But we are going to use the infamous, my favourite thing in the world, the FOREO UFO 2. You guys know I literally love this. It's such a like nice, professional, like luxurious, almost like salon treatment at home. It's like a face mask device. I'll show you it now. So I'm going to use the H2 Overdose mask. I've never actually used this one before. I do actually have quite oily skin, but my skin just feels a bit like dry and naff at the minute. So I'm going to use this. I love the green tea one and I use the cannabis oil one a lot. So what you do is you take this ring off. And then this has a little pad in it. Oh, she's like creamy. This is from the advanced, oh god, it's on my tracksuit bottoms. This is from the advanced collection as well. I've never used anything. I don't think I've used one of these masks before. Right, and then you pop your ring back in to secure the pad in place. And then I'm gonna go on my phone onto the FOREO app because all of the devices you can connect from your phone. So you can see UFO 2 at the top. I'm gonna click treatments. It's just gonna connect. This should light up in a second. There we go. So then you just go down and find your, what's that one? Wow, caviar. So that one says H2 Overdose. Just before we start, I'm gonna pile some more. Whoa, 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 did you see that? And then I'm gonna press start. Okay.
Use a circular motion as you gently glide UFO across your...
Oh my gosh, this one's like a heating sensation. The mask uses like T-sonic pulsations, which you'll be able to hear in a minute. And like heating and cooling sensations to like really penetrate. There we go.
With the addition of T-sonic pulsations, this warming facial massage ensures maximum penetration.
Wow, this one's lovely.
Hyaluronic acid for long-lasting hydration.
The heating and cooling like sensations are my favourite. Like this feels so nice. And you know what? It's such a mindful treatment because I have to like actively rub it around my face. Like you really concentrate on it rather than like putting a face mask on and like sitting on your phone. Do you know what I mean? You can also like change the music and the voice on the app as well, I'm pretty sure. But you can just turn it off completely. We can turn it back on.
Green LED light to help even out your skin tone.
Yeah, and the mask like lights up different colours. Did you see a minute ago it was red? So I always just take the rest of it and like rub it into my face. I'm gonna grab some moisturiser. After the mask, you are just meant to like follow up on your normal skincare, and basically like the mask treatment also helps like, or basically like help this absorb better because of like the T-sonic pulsations and like the LED treatment of the mask. And it helps like whatever you put on after like do better as well. So it's like an investment for your whole skincare routine, which is so nice. And this is just the CeraVe salicylic acid moisturising lotion. Okay. So let's just quickly like go through this. This was my vision board from last year. Now looking at it, I'm like, it wasn't a vision board for the year, more like some of them definitely were, and some of them like, I do believe in putting like huge goals on your vision boards, like even for the year, just so that you can always see them. But this is it. I've got, in words, travel, happy and proud, and I thought proud was a really nice word last year. Did I travel? I went on 2 city breaks towards the end of the year. Did I go anywhere in summer? No, we couldn't, could we? Which was really nice. So I got away. Happy. This bitch didn't know what was about to come. We'll get on to that. Proud. Yeah, I would say I'm proud of myself. In some aspects. I've got pictures of the Maldives, huts. I've got like pictures of travel with friends. I've got like beach days. I've got like 5s by the beach with friends. I've got some pictures on there that are like style and fashion. I've got something that says you can. I think this is really cute as well from last year. It says, be kind to yourself. There's never a better time to be kind, to remind yourself how far you've come, not bringing up how far you still need to go, to care for yourself in a way that only you can without relying on the words and actions of others, to fall in love with taking care of yourself without feeling obliged or guilty for it. It's time to create an unbreakable love for yourself that cannot be broken by unkind words and actions of others. God, I should put that as my fucking wallpaper. That is wonderful. I've got a picture of the Queen, Connor Kathleen. Do you know what? I kind of did look like that at one point in the year. After Christmas and deadline season. No, probably not right now. Interesting. Okay, let's go on to the questions before we talk too much about something that doesn't matter. So someone said, have you achieved your 2021 goals? Are you happy with the year you had? Let's start with a little reflection then. My main goals were definitely to get back into fitness because like the last year and everything, like I just like 2020 I kind of did, but purely because of lockdown. Like I hadn't obviously like stepped foot in a gym really. I would say I definitely did. Only from about, I did like shreddy until April, and obviously gyms were shut and whatever, and then I got my coach in April. I have a well, I don't anymore, I've actually left, but I had a fitness coach for pretty much all of this year. I joined in April, but I would say it still took me a while to get consistent. I'd say I like started being like really happy with my results maybe around like June, and then yeah, the last month I haven't been very on it just because like deadline, it's been Christmas, obviously I was away, but I would say I definitely have been consistent. Like I don't know from since April if there's been like a period of even like 3 weeks where, oh, I had COVID for 3 weeks, and that was like the longest I hadn't been to the gym ever. Like I think I would say from April I've been to the gym at least like once or twice, which obviously isn't a lot, but like the majority of the weeks from April I would say I've gone to the gym 4 times a week. And then like weeks where I've been busy or been away or whatever, like I still have managed to fit in like a session or 2. So like the consistency's there. I'd say that was my main goal. My main goal as well was to just kind of like, if you watch my old video, I'm pretty sure I said like just to like find myself and be like really happy and really confident. I said it was really weird because I had no urge to set number goals for YouTube and Instagram, which I've always done. And I had no like really other goal rather than just to like find myself and like find my style, as cringe as that is, but just like, you know, just like find out what it is that like I like, not like what I think I should like, or like if other people influencing what I like. And just like being really happy and confident was like literally like my only goal for this year, which I think is really strange after the year I had, because this year even I've seen so many things on like TikTok and Instagram where it's like this year I met the most broken version of myself but like also the happiest, and I think that's like just really true. So yeah, I think it's funny that like I didn't really set any like really career goals, any kind of like money saving goals, anything. Like I just said like I want to get back into fitness and I just want to feel like super happy, like super confident and just like content. Like I just wanted to take the year to work on me. And Tia said to me as well that someone had said to her like, it's just like, because she was saying like about YouTube and like YouTube being slow and stuff, and she said someone said to her like, if it's not happening, like it's not supposed to happen now, like it's not meant for you now. And I think last year, this year even, if I'd had loads of like career goals, money goals, not like numerical goals, I would have just felt like loads of pressure and stress, because like this year had like put me through hell and back. Like if you were here in like February, God, like to think back, like I was just not in a good place at all. Like I said, these videos are just gonna literally be like me talking at you and like kind of answering the questions. But yeah, I just think, yeah, I achieved my goals. And am I happy with the year I had? I just think the year was very much like, I just got proved a few times that like, yeah, you should always kind of be like your main priority. I just feel like, yeah, this year I have met like the worst and like best version of myself. Like summer was just the best time for me in the whole world, after like, you guys know I had a pretty shitty like first half of the year. Like shitty and good, like I opened up about like my mental health to those around me, but obviously that can be like really hard as well. I was obviously in counselling for like a while, like for a big part of this year, which is like strange to even think about now. Like that feels like yonks ago. Like the person I was in like February is just like so like upsetting to even think about. And then obviously like some other stuff happened in the year, and then by the time like summer had come and we were done with uni and I felt like I'd like kind of like bettered myself a bit and like dealt with some stuff, like I just feel like I was like the happiest, like most free person like I've ever been, and I just can't wait for like that again. I feel like I'm really wishing my life away at the moment because like I'm waiting for uni to finish, but we'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, I just feel like in summer I was just like the happiest, strongest, like most confident I just like felt in forever. So I am really happy with how the year went, like, because you always have to experience like shit stuff, don't you? What's your favourite thing that's happened this year and something to look forward to next year? My favourite thing that happened this year, a few things. Summer, full stop. I feel like me and like my friends at home, we just had like the best summer ever. Like I was so happy with summer. I had obviously like my Christmas party recently to like meet some of you guys. That to me is like blow my mind that I've done that. Obviously I worked with Gymshark like a week ago or whatever. A few things like that. What's my favourite thing that's happened this year? Obviously I met my boyfriend. I'm just gonna go ahead and like, can I just say summer? Like just me and my friends just having like fun. Do you know what? Me and my friends had this day in summer where like Imogen and Gabby just like came round. We went to Asda, we made like gyros, and then we randomly went to Ramsgate and went charity shopping, and then we tried to like go for a swim in the sea, but the tide was really out. But like we just went to the beach and the sunset was gorgeous, and like we took pictures in the sea. And I just remember like making like some TikToks that day, and like that day is just like such a good like memory in my head. Core memory. What are some things you're really genuinely proud of this year? I got amazing grades in both my modules last kind of like academic year, but I got both of them results this year. I got 81 and 79. I was very proud of them. Obviously this deadline for this module is about to come up soon, so we'll know what I've got for that like in like February time. I was really proud of that. Obviously I was so proud to like work with Gymshark. I'm so proud that I was able to like buy an iPad to like give away to you guys, and the rest of the video like giveaways I bought and the ones that were gifted even were just like amazing. I'm really proud that like that kind of opened up about like some stuff and like got some help and whatever. And I think a lot, like really in reflection, there's kind of like a lot to be proud of, and I think it's nicer like that to be proud of like the person you became than like materialistic things. Both equally as valid and I think equally as important, but I think I've got to give it to myself this year for like numbers and whatever just like not being my priority like they normally are. A lot of people say any manifestations, goals for next year. I actually sat and wrote them all out yesterday. I'll read you a few. I'm not going to read you all of them. That is tons, but not in like a scary like pressury way. Like I just wrote down like kind of everything that like my dream me would do. Personal, I'll read you one from each kind of category. Personal, reduce screen time is like my biggest, and I'm going to do that by like when I wake up and go to bed and like walking around the house. TikTok is just like this, brush my teeth, TikTok. I got some headphones for Christmas. Also I'm not doing what I got for Christmas this year, if you've realised. I just kind of feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel very me to like, I don't know, I feel like I've just grown up a bit. Like I don't want to sit here and be like gifts, but I am going to do a little TikTok kind of just showing you a few things because it is nice and people are obviously interested, and like it's just some cute clothes and stuff I bought that I got, so I'm gonna do that on TikTok. But yeah, reduce screen time, and I'm gonna do that by like I got headphones. Like listening to audiobooks is gonna be like my thing next year, I've decided. So when I wake up in the morning, audiobooks. The thing is like I just like listening to something, like I just like kind of like noise, so I'm gonna do that every like morning, and like kind of just like whenever I feel the urge, I'm gonna be like really aware of like what it is I'm doing. And I've like turned on downtime on my phone and some more like timers for certain apps. I'm just gonna really try and reduce like my screen time. Also, if you have any goals, you need like strategies like that. Okay, don't go on TikTok. What are you gonna do then? Otherwise like you just not, it's not really gonna happen. Career. So this year is gonna be much more like hustle grind focused, because I actually obviously finished uni on the 6th of May, 2 days after my 21st birthday. No 21st birthday for me, but so like I've got 4 months of this year in uni, and then like for the other 8 like I'm gonna be a normal working adult. So like for the majority of next year I'm not gonna be in uni, and I'm just gonna be doing this, which makes me literally, I could cry. I'm so excited. So yeah, I do have like a lot of career goals and stuff, and like stuff I want to do, because like for most of the year I'm not going to be in uni. This is going to be like my job and my life, and I'm so excited for that. What is my main kind of career goal that I'll share? I want to post 3 to 5 times a week on TikTok. I want to get into TikTok. TikTok's where it's at, so I want to be a lot more active on there, even though my personal goal is to spend less time on TikTok. But that's what I mean, like it's so hard to like be like get off your phone in this job, because also obviously like my phone's my job. But yeah, I do want to get into TikTok a lot more and just like be more consistent and post more and have more fun with Instagram as well, like post more lifey content and stuff. Health, What's a good one on there? I want to get my splits back. I want to go to pole and boxing once a week and kind of like not compromise on like not going to pole dancing, because I enjoyed it so much. And here I'd like prepay for 6 weeks, so I'd always go. So I've prepaid for 4 weeks already that I'm going to go to, and just like kind of make it a priority. Like I've said, like I still want myself to be like very much priority, so just like not skipping out on stuff I like, because do you know what, I think I'm quite lazy, to be honest. Like at the moment I'm lazy at the moment, especially with uni and just like life. Like there's just so much I'd rather be doing, so like I don't do uni work because I'm like bitter that I'd rather be doing this, but then I don't do this because like I'm just procrastinating. Like I've just got a bit lazy towards the end of this year. So yeah, stay consistent in the gym, and I want to get a good vitamin routine. I've actually got like a 2-week trial thing coming from this like place where you do like a quiz and it gives you like vitamins. So I'm gonna try them for 2 weeks and see if I feel any different. Financial, I want to save this year. Last year I don't regret it, but I was so like kind of not careless with my money, but like I didn't really think about it too much, and like towards the end of the year I spent like a lot of money. Obviously I went to like Rome, I went to Paris, which is fine. Like I will spend money on like memories any day, but just like silly things I would like, do you want a Starbucks? All right, go on then, treat yourself, like get Starbucks. I want to be a bit more like, I was just like nice to myself, because I was like, you know, you work, you deserve it. But this year I'm going to be like, save. And I'm going to make a pot. It's basically called What I Didn't Buy. So anytime I go to buy something, like I'll think about it twice. Like a coffee, for example. Oh, I'll just get a coffee. No. And then put that like £3 or whatever in my What I Didn't Buy kind of pot. Like at the moment I really want a gym bag, but I'm going to check in this house first if there's like a bag I can bring to the gym, because I don't care what it looks like, I just don't have an appropriate one. But I bet we do here. So like that, and then I'll put like that 20 quid in the like What I Didn't Buy pot. I think that's really clever. Mental, fill out my happiness book daily, which is this 365 happiness journal, and it literally says every single day for a year a record of things that have made me smile today. And I just think that's a really nice way to end the day, to sit down and think about like everything that made you kind of smile today. Tia said something similar in Paris that she does, and she was like as simple as like, oh, my salmon wasn't out of date in my fridge. And I'm like, that's so lovely. Meditate daily, even for like 5 minutes, because I'm not very mindful in like my day-to-day life, so I feel like that will help. And then sustainability, I've just said like simple things like try and shop more with like totes, like bring your bags. And I've put you're only allowed to get a coffee if you've got a reusable cup on you. We'll see how that goes, but just little things like that. There's so many on here, I'm not even joking. I don't want you to be able to screenshot them. And you can't even see, but this whole thing is like filled out, there you go, with shit. I really want to do like, you know, 75 hard. Basically I want to do like my version of it, and like things that matter to me. I want to have a really consistent morning routine and just things like that. Like for a certain amount of time, I'd love to like read 10 pages a day, follow like the morning routine, drink 3 litres of water, wake up before 8 AM 5 times a week, because I'll be like realistic, because if I'm like with my boyfriend or it's like the weekend or whatever, like that's fine. No phone for the first and last 30 minutes to an hour every day. Oh, and I want to like do this thing where I do one thing every day purely just because it makes me happy. Like it just makes me smile. Like in February, I know this is like not the point, but when I was going through like a bit of a shit time, I would just sit in like colour to like take my mind off stuff. I love that. So like just colour for like half an hour just because it makes me happy. No other reason. And I think that's really lovely. I've seen someone on TikTok do that and I was like, it's so true. Like you have enough time in the day to do one thing for 10, 15, 30, an hour. That's just like, just because it makes you happy. Like there's enough time. If you don't have time in the day to put 15 minutes aside to do something, it's just because it makes you smile, like you're living wrong. Do you still manifest and practice gratitude? I still very much believe in it. I wouldn't say I've been very active with it, which is like a new thing for the new year. I've got this 5-minute morning journal that I'm going to fill out every day as well. It just says today's intention, 5 things I'm grateful for, 5 ways I can take action today, and then it has like a 2-minute brain dump. I literally love my iPad. It's my favourite thing I've ever bought. I am actually giving one away still by the time this goes up on my Instagram and my YouTube, this exact one, because it just changed my life. I love it. So that's definitely something I want to get into more. I like this journal. I really want to be like actively more like present and grateful. Biggest lesson you've learned about yourself this year? I don't know, you're always like stronger than you think, innit? Like you can always overcome things you didn't think you could, or like lesson I've learned about myself that like I need taking care of, and that I don't really like drinking and really going out. Like I like drinking in like company and like bars, but like I couldn't think of anything worse than like going to a club these days. Call me crazy, I know. And that I thrive in summer. Are you going to study more after your bachelor's? I can't think of anything fucking worse. May the 6th, I'm out of there. See you fucking later. I will never study another minute in my life. Like study, uni, no. Just no. Not for, I mean never say never, I might want to, but like, no, I'm so excited to just like do me and like finally be able to just like do what I want with my time and like see you later. Wow, that's a good one. If you could only take one memory from 2021 into 2022, what would it be? Like, what, I forgot everything else? Can the memory just be like, I've got great people around me? Like, I just love my friends, like everyone around me so much. Can that be my memory? Like, I would want to just like, even if I don't remember like specific things we've done, can I just take into the new year that like, remember everyone around you is such fucking gems. Like, my friends are amazing, and obviously like my boyfriend and my family, like everyone around me is just so great. Fitness goals for 2022. Stay consistent, meal prep some more. I'd love to by the end of the year be able to do 100 kilo squat, like even if it's just for one. I don't know if that's very likely. Like, I don't know like how quickly do you progress in strength. I'm not 100% sure yet, but last time I tried I got 60. I reckon I could do slightly more now, and I'm on a program at the minute which is like there's a lot of squats going on. It's very like strength based, so I'd love to do that. I'd love to hit like 100 200 kg hip thrust. Again, I'm sitting on like 120 at the minute. Could probably do 140 for one, I reckon. That might be a bit keen. I did 120 for 3x5, so I feel like 140 for one, but that sounds like big girl numbers. I'd love to build a booty, get some back muscles, do a pull-up. I'd love to be able to do a pull-up. 100 kg squat, 200 kg hip thrust, and a pull-up. Not my word. Mental health is so important, so how are you honestly feeling? At the moment, a bit just like, a bit lost, a bit like, I just feel like really lazy and like unproductive, and like obviously it's deadline. And like, I just really hate uni at the moment. I feel like it's really weird, 'cause like I said, I have like the most amazing people around me, but this is what I mean, it's so important to like put you first, because I just feel pretty like bleh, like so like kind of unproductive and so just like lazy at the moment. I don't know what that is, which is why I've kind of like tried to put together this morning routine and blah blah blah, and like I'm really starting from the new year. I know new year doesn't always have to be like I started tomorrow, but that's just like in my head, I like that. I like the new start, like I love a new year, a new week, a new month, like. So from Jan 1st, like I really just want to like try like self-discipline and like just get up out of bed, like do productive things, and just like, that's why I want to spend less time on my phone and stuff. Like then I just feel a bit lazy, like not like sad, I just feel a bit like, oh, like I'm not doing everything I kind of could be doing. But then I also obviously do think that's okay because it's Christmas, but then also it's still deadline season, so like it just feels a bit busy. But I'm fine, like I'm not sad, I just feel like a bit busy and a bit lost and a bit like I just can't wait for this deadline to be over. Me and my boyfriend got each other for Christmas, well, like we got each other like 2 little presents as well, but I've not opened his, he's not opened mine. We've not seen each other yet. We booked away like 2 nights in this like cute little like kind of like cabin cottage glamping situation, and it's on the 18th, and my deadline's the 13th, so I've got the weekend to have like with my friends and like do whatever and just chill, maybe get like some videos filmed. And then on the 18th we're like away for 2 nights, and because it's like cottage vibes, like walks, we've been like, should we just do no phones? And I'm so excited to kind of like just finish my deadline, maybe get some work done that weekend, or just completely like relax, or like go out with my friends for like a meal and some drinks or whatever, and then just have like 2 days in a cute little cottage, no phone, no busyness, and then come back just like ready for my new module. Like I'm so excited for that. I don't even know what the question was. Post-uni plans: stay in Leeds, move home, move somewhere else. You're doing so well, congrats. Thank you. I am definitely not staying in Leeds. I definitely don't want to move home. I'll probably stay in Leeds. So we finish on May 6th. We have our house until the end of June. So I'll probably stay there the whole time because my boyfriend's up north as well. So, I mean, well, it's not that long talking actually. Like, it's in like 4 months. Oh my God. I'm so excited. So I'll probably stay up there for like that half of summer, and then move here back home for like 2 months in summer, because obviously like my friends from home will be here. We'll have 2 months together, and then in the September I think I want to move to Manchester, just because like obviously there's a lot of friends up there. I don't want to move to London, don't want to stay in Leeds, don't want to move home, so maybe Manchester, but I also might just go and live in Greece. Would you get more tattoos? Yes, I still do. Just this year, like kind of want to like find myself, find my style. Kind of really want to go ginger. I just like, although I feel like that is very like trendy, but like I just don't know. I want to get the other side of my nose pierced, I think. I might go and like do it this week. I just feel like I want to like, I don't know. Oh, one thing you want to leave in 2021. Feeling sorry for myself. I seen this thing mid-year that I was thinking, and like mid this year that I was kind of like, and it was like one of them TikToks. It was like 7 like truths you need to accept, and it was like, your problem isn't so unique that it can't be solved. Like, stop thinking your problems and your issues in life are so unique that they can't be fixed, and that like no one else has ever gone through it. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. So kind of just like that, and like feeling sorry for myself and thinking like things don't have an end. Like now with me feeling lost, I'm just like, do you know what I want to leave? Like waiting for something to happen to feel X, Y, Z. Like, oh, like me now, I can't wait until May so that I can be finished with uni, and then I'll be happy, because like then I'll probably be like, oh, but I just want to get to Manchester and then I'll be happy and then start my life, and then I'll probably be in Manchester and just be thinking, no, like I'll just be happy when I'm finally traveling in like 8 more months or like in another year. I just feel like if I don't stop this now, honestly, that trail right there in my head has just made me realise that's probably exactly what happened. I just want to leave in 2021 waiting for like the next step, and like be more present and just like live in the moment and be like happy with where I am. I think that's so important. I think I definitely should have gone into this video more planned, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I like just sitting down and kind of like word vomiting at you. It's kind of just like a form of therapy. I like it a lot. So I hope you guys have liked it. I'm going to leave links down below to the FOREO UFO 2. My skin feels so nice right now. That is another goal of mine. That can be maybe my like, do my one happy thing a day. I love face masks and stuff like that. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you some insight into like my year going ahead, and kind of just like my mindset, where I'm at and whatever. I just wanted to chat, to be honest, because I feel like there's been many videos, many vlogs and whatever, and I just wanted to sit and talk because I miss you. And I love you, and I appreciate you, and I think you're great. I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.